Does character height affect your attack range in Warhammer 40k Darktide? This question came up a lot in the comments of my last video, so let's take a look. Starting on the shortest possible Psyker, I'm going to swing at the Mauler here in the meat grinder as I back up along the line of bolts on the floor here, primarily aiming for the Mauler's left hand as it sticks out furthest from the Mauler. Repeating this again on the tallest possible Psyker that you can make. I found these bolts on the floor in front of the Mauler make for a great set of markers that I can compare across characters. For consistency, I'm looking down until the camera locks, and then counting how many bolts there are to the crosshair. So here are the results of the shortest and tallest Psyker, both using the default standard weapon that you start with. There is a small difference here. It actually looks like my taller character is closer to the target. I'm pretty convinced there's no difference in attack range here. It looks like they're both standing in the same spot. I believe there's a different reason why the taller character's crosshair is closer to the target, and that's simply because it is higher off the ground. Assuming both characters have the same angle of camera lock, then the taller character is going to look further forward. One comment suggested that character height had a more noticeable effect on shorter weapons, so I got my hands on some daggers to try out. Alright, now the shorter character is a little bit closer to that target. Now it's only looking a fraction closer, but if you take into account that the taller character's crosshair is going to be higher up than the shorter character's crosshair, you could argue there's a difference in range there. A quick look at the Ogryn. I don't think the Ogryn's range is as big as I expected it to be. The Ogryn's larger weapons can definitely reach a bit further than the other classes. Adding in thrusts too, they make a massive difference to your range when you get a thrust attack. This applies to all classes and all weapons. Daggers can actually outrange a lot of the bigger weapons due to the reach of the thrust attack. The Ogryn's dagger weapons actually felt like they matched the range of the regular sized swords from other classes. One thing I did notice while doing this, that it seems the Ogryn has a wider look angle than the other classes. So if I look straight down on the Ogryn, it seems to have a lower angle than the other classes can look at. This feels like a fairly smart choice, just so the Ogryn's height means it's not hindering their view angle too much. I kind of felt like I was getting longer reaches during the crouch transition. I suppose there could be a midpoint during the crouch where the weapon is closer to the target. Crouching definitely made it easier to hit the hand of the Mauler, so I suppose jumping as well could probably help you reach those head weak points too. Well, I think my brain hurts now. I'm full of cold. I'm happy to leave that there. Character height could affect your range, but I think if there is anything there, the difference is so minor that it's not going to be noticeable. Thank you for watching. I've got a few other questions about Darktide bugging me that I'm going to explore, so if you're interested in finding out what's next, subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.